Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. It's good to be here, and many people from the Muslim community are aware I am not a new friend. I'm an old friend. Our relationships go so far back from my days of being a member of the police department, fighting against anti-Semitism with my brother and sister Muslims in the police department. It was my attorney that was used to start the first Muslim Officers Society in the police department during September 11th. Back in 2001, when our young men from the Brooklyn, Coney Island Muslim community were arrested in federal prison without any real reasons, I was out in front of the prison on 30th Street and 3rd Avenue demanding that we give real information for these young men. Even in the state Senate, when Greg Ball, one of the most anti-Muslim senators, he attempted to desecrate the Quran on the floor of the Senate. And I told him if he did it, I would knock him out right there on the floor of the Senate. So I'm a peaceful man, but I do know how to fight. Particularly to fight for things that are right. And the Muslim American society is growing. And when you look at your community, 1 million strong, you see a level of discipline that is really unprecedented. The power of your worship, the power of prayer, the power of how you line up, the power of your focus. So I'm saying to you, now is time to translate the power of your faith to ensure that you translate that into your political power. If every mosque in this city registered to vote, every eligible person, then when you go to your elected officials, you will go with a level of strength that's unprecedented in this city. The difference between elections are just thousands of votes. You are 1 million strong. You can decide who's the mayor, who's the assembly person, who's the senator, who's the congressperson, who's the governor. You have the power. But your discipline must turn into political discipline so that you can have the real programs that's coming out of your new masjid, where people don't come outside your community to provide you with the services. You do it within your community. That's the power we're talking about. And so I am mayor because of your support. I'm mayor because you stood with me. I stood with you. I stood with you. And because of that, you stood with me. We have a lot to do. Opioids is creeping into your community, taking your young people. Anti-Muslim energy is spreading throughout not only the city and the country. Your ability to know everything from having halal food in your schools to the right to have a moment to pray. All of these items you are fighting for. And you have a mayor that has fought with you and that's going to fight continuously with you. So I came here today just to say thank you. Thank you for what you have done for me in our city. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Like he said, remember this, from the power of prayer to the power of politics, we must do both. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.